Well, with Easter celebrations starting next week, the Broadway Market is preparing for their busiest time of the year.
The market has received funding over the last few years for a little bit of a facelift, but if you have been down there recently, you might be wondering what's changed. The answer? Not a whole lot. 2 News Side's Dave McKinley is asking tough questions tonight about how millions of tax dollars are being used.
Last year we had a great Easter. We expect this year to be doubling it.
What they really hope for is a return to the traditional pre-pandemic crowds like these, last seen in 2019.
In recent years, millions of taxpayer dollars have been pledged and spent on the Broadway Market.
In 2019, there was $4 million from the state as part of the Buffalo Billion. That same year, $500,000 from the city, another $500,000 from the State Dormitory Authority, and another $125,000 from Empire State Development. And then last year, $10 million more pledged by the state to shore up the market's parking ramp and the surrounding neighborhood.
When are we going to see some tangible changes at the Broadway Market?
So there have been some tangible changes. The exterior of the Broadway Market,
where $1.2 million was spent to remove some awnings, repair and replace the stucco and the faux brick facade, and paint the whole thing gray. Inside, though, it doesn't seem like things have changed too much. There's a new kitchen for restaurants to use on a rotating basis and a police substation, but there is more on the way, according to the market's manager.
And we'll be having an architect come in over the next probably towards the end of this month due to Easter, who will be doing an interior design of the market and meeting with market vendors. So by this time next year, you will see some interior changes inside the market.
Mitch Nowakowski represents this part of the city on the Buffalo Common Council.
Are you satisfied with the progress and the timetable being made so far?
The road to success is always under construction, and so is the Broadway Market.
A place which Danny Potts has been coming to since just after World War II, and where he's had a restaurant for the past several years.
You can't put a bandage on something.
Indeed. A recent consultant's report said you'd need $50 million to create a market and surrounding neighborhood that some envision.
It's coming, but it's got to, I think that the city and the state's got to do more with the whole area.
Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.